Picture this, a world woven together by a divine craftsman, a demiurge. Yes, we are stepping into the realms of Plato's dialogues, specifically Timeaus. This dialogue, a cornerstone of philosophical thought, delves into the mysteries of cosmology, metaphysics, and the nature of the physical world. In it, Plato presents a speculative account of the universe's creation, where a divine craftsman, the demiurge, plays an instrumental role in shaping the cosmos. Timeaus is one part of a trilogy, flanked by the dialogues Critias and Hermocrates. It's a stepping stone leading us to the narrative of an ancient civilization, a story held within the folds of Critias. But be forewarned, the tale remains incomplete, with many details about this legendary city, known as Atlantis, left unresolved. In Critias, we are privy to a conversation between Critias himself and the philosopher Socrates. Critias, relying on stories passed down from his grandfather, narrates the history of Atlantis. It's a tale of a powerful civilization, technologically advanced, yet ultimately doomed to destruction. This civilization, according to Critias, existed about 9,000 years before Plato's time. That's approximately 11,000 years ago from our vantage point. It was a large island situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, or what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis boasted an advanced and technologically sophisticated society, renowned for their engineering prowess and the construction of impressive structures. They were a military and naval power, seeking to conquer neighboring lands under the rule of powerful kings, descendants of the god Poseidon. But their hubris led to divine punishment and a catastrophic end. The account of Atlantis in Critias is often interpreted as an allegory or moral fable, rather than a historical record. Plato frequently used allegory to convey deeper philosophical truths. As such, the tale of Atlantis may serve to discuss the ideal state, the perils of unchecked power, and the consequences of moral decay. As we navigate the cosmos of Plato's dialogues, we find ourselves on the brink of a legendary city, Atlantis. Envision a civilization, potent and advanced, that existed nearly 11,000 years ago. Welcome to Atlantis. As per the narrative of Critias, a dialogue of Plato, Atlantis was a civilization of immense power and prosperity. It was a grand island, situated beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. This vast expanse of land was home to a society that was far ahead of its time, both in terms of culture and technology. In Atlantis, the marvels of human ingenuity were on full display. The Atlanteans were master builders who constructed magnificent edifices, grand palaces, and intricate canals. They harnessed the power of technology to create a society that was both efficient and awe-inspiring. Their city was divided into concentric rings of water and land, a testament to their advanced knowledge of engineering and architecture. But Atlantis was not just a hub of technological advancements. It was a civilization that held power and influence over the surrounding territories. The Atlanteans, under the rule of kings who traced their lineage to the god Poseidon himself, were a formidable military and naval force. They used their might to extend their influence, conquering lands far and wide. Yet, with all its grandeur and might, Atlantis was not a civilization devoid of flaws. As with any society, it had its own share of shortcomings. The Atlanteans, in their quest for power and dominance, often overstepped their bounds, leading to conflicts and tensions. But let's not forget, the story of Atlantis, as narrated by Critias, is not merely a tale of an ancient civilization. It is a philosophical discourse, a mirror held up to our own societies, a reminder of the consequences of unchecked power and the perils of moral decay. So as we delve deeper into the history and mystery of Atlantis, let's remember to look beyond the grandeur and the spectacle. For within its story lie lessons that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. A civilization unparalleled, Atlantis was a beacon of power and innovation. In the hands of kings descended from Poseidon, Atlantis rose as a formidable military force. This power, however, wasn't merely a product of divine lineage, but a testament to the advanced society that Atlantis had become. The Atlanteans were renowned for their engineering marvels, and their military strength was no exception. Their armory boasted weapons and war machines that were far beyond the capabilities of their time, a testament to their technological prowess. The Atlanteans were said to command vast fleets of ships, a claim that, if true, would make them one of the earliest naval powers. More than just a military force, Atlantis was a symbol of authority and dominance. Under the rule of powerful kings, Atlantis embarked on a series of conquests, with neighboring lands falling under its rule. Their ambitions knew no bounds, and their thirst for power was insatiable. But Atlantis was not a mindless warmonger. According to Critias, the Atlanteans had a code of honor and justice that guided their military endeavors. The Atlantean kings were bound by laws, and their actions were always in service of the state. There was a balance, a sense of order that kept the power from spiraling into chaos. Yet, as the Atlantean military might grew, so did their hubris. The Atlanteans began to lose sight of their ideals, their honor, and their laws. The balance that once held their society in check began to crumble. Their military conquest became more aggressive, their thirst for power unquenchable. This unchecked power and ambition would ultimately lead to their downfall. As the Atlanteans strayed further from their ideals, they incurred the wrath of the gods. The divine punishment that followed was swift and devastating, leading to the demise of this once great civilization. But as the tides of power swelled, so did the seeds of their downfall. The story of Atlantis serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the dire consequences of moral decay. Even the mightiest can fall, and often the fall is as spectacular as the rise. A civilization that rose to dizzying heights met with a cataclysmic end. This is the tale of Atlantis, a once grand and mighty civilization, now lost to time and the deep sea. The end of this society was as dramatic as its rise, marked by natural disasters of epic proportions. The dialogue of Critias paints a vivid picture of Atlantis' downfall. The island, once thriving with life and advanced technology, succumbed to a series of earthquakes and floods. These catastrophic events are said to have occurred in a single day and night, reducing the once majestic city to nothing more than rubble. The earthquake shook the very foundations of Atlantis, shattering its impressive structures and causing chaos among its people. The ground beneath them, once solid and reliable, became a moving, treacherous surface. Buildings collapsed, roads cracked open, and the very earth seemed to be rebelling against the Atlanteans. Then came the floods. The sea, once their ally, providing them with sustenance and a means for exploration and conquest, turned against them. It rushed into the city with a fury, swallowing up everything in its path. The water teemed with the relentless shaking of the earth, left nothing of the grandeur that was Atlantis. Critias's account, while dramatic, also carries a deeper philosophical message. The destruction of Atlantis is often interpreted as divine punishment. The Atlanteans, who had grown powerful and arrogant, were brought down by the very elements they thought they had mastered. Their hubris, their desire for conquest, and their disregard for the balance of power between man and nature are seen as the reasons for their downfall. The story of Atlantis serves as a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked power and the potential consequences of moral decay. It teaches us that no civilization, no matter how advanced or powerful, is immune from destruction if it loses its moral compass and respect for the natural world. In the blink of an eye, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, a stark reminder of the perils of hubris. The tale of Atlantis, though shrouded in mystery, continues to captivate us. This legendary city, described with such grandeur and might, has left an indelible mark on human imagination. Even though the physical existence of Atlantis remains a topic of debate, its philosophical and moral implications are universally recognized. Plato's portrayal of Atlantis serves as a powerful allegory, a symbolic narrative that conveys profound truths about human nature, societal structures, and the consequences of unchecked power. The Atlanteans, despite their extraordinary advancements and divine lineage, fell prey to hubris, their aggressive expansionism leading to their downfall. This narrative serves as a timeless reminder of the dangers of moral decay and the inevitable consequences of hubris. But beyond its moral and philosophical lessons, the story of Atlantis has had a lasting impact on literature, art, and popular culture. From Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea to modern blockbuster films like Aquaman, the concept of a lost underwater city continues to ignite the creative spark in storytellers. Artists across the ages have depicted Atlantis in vivid and diverse ways, each interpretation reflecting the ethos of its time. In popular culture, Atlantis has become synonymous with the idea of advanced ancient civilizations, often associated with themes of utopia. lost knowledge, and the potential for human advancement. It has inspired countless theories, explorations, and even pseudo-scientific claims, adding to the enigmatic allure of the lost city. The story of Atlantis also plays a significant role in the realm of philosophy and metaphysics. Its allegorical narrative invites us to reflect on the nature of power, ethics, and the delicate balance between progress and morality. In conclusion, the legacy of Atlantis transcends the boundaries of history and geography. It is a tale that invites us to ponder, to dream, and to learn. Atlantis, a city lost in time, yet its echoes reverberate through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling.